pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets the first and still running. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Ducks line up on first and 10 now.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Johnson. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Direct snap to the back. Breaks into open space. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
That's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Sideline route is out of bounds before the first down marker. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Takes off in a bootleg. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the USC Trojans offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Maeva. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The Trojans churn out another first down. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? Scanning the field, it's Maeva. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. Well, the play was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to scramble. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be and he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
16, USC, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, he escapes. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
But anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Then he'll be brought down. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Casper. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Play fake, looking to throw. He can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Mayava. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Fowler. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. He makes the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Pass caught. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the try here for the extra point. The up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking free at the 35. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. The pass fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Dampier. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Caught over the middle, it's Stewart. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Trojans pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
2nd down after that previous play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks are in the red zone now. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Chewing clock with the running game. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.